Okay, so today I'm coming at you with the topic about advancing technology and the decrease of employability and ethics in youth. To start off, to make it very clear about who the youth are in this presentation, life science has a definition of youth, or the millennials are considered people born between the 1980s and the 2000s. During this era, technology has become very abundant and common. So there's research done by Pew Research Center to demonstrate how abundant it has become. And 8 in 10 have a laptop or computer in the United States, and 95% own a cell phone, also in the United States. So like I also said before, before these times, before the millennials, technology wasn't as abundant during the Industrial Revolution. And during the Industrial Revolution, many people needed labor jobs, labor-intensive jobs, and there was a need for human hands. So much so that there was so much need for work that one study was done saying that 75% of the population in large cities during the Industrial Revolution was immigrants, and that was done by the U.S. National Library of Medicine. Also, because of the excessive amount of media, teens and youth have become very distracted, and because technology has started to take over entry-level jobs, also the skills that you learn in those jobs have been taken away. In the article done by Derek Thomas, A World Without Work, also believed that technology had eliminated jobs that were needed for many without higher education or those who had yet not had that opportunity. And some studies have even proven that those who have a job during high school are less likely to drop out. And so because technology has become a distraction, it's affected youth by distracted youth, broken interpersonal skills, and lack of accountability. Because many youth and teens don't learn these skills because of the lack of entry-level jobs, they resort to media that also distracts them and influences them to believe what right and wrong is, and they turn to examples of celebrities, athletes, musicians, and reality programs. And usually, in these examples, they only see the glamour of it. They only see the glamour of these people, and that they think that they don't have to work as hard to make money. And because of that, more and more people, more and more youth live with their parents longer. And there was a study done in France saying that young people cohabitating with their parents rising from 12.5% to 53.5% from 2007 to 2014. But there are many benefits of technology. But because of this, because of more and more people living at home with their parents, there's been an economic downfall leading to many implications that don't only affect the youth themselves and the parents, but the elderly and those who rely on Social Security. Because many aren't working as much, taxes that are taken out of those paychecks makes it harder for those to get Social Security or benefit their retirement plans. But like I said, there's many benefits of technology, especially in the workforce. Communication, international marketing, medical screening, and advanced research, and quick information, which helps students of today. To learn how to balance technology and help students and youth to learn work ethic and to have good jobs and interpersonal skills, I believe that it should start at home. And there was one article written by a woman by Common Sense Media, Caroline North, that's her name, okay, saying that you should start with regulating screen time, keeping to a routine, and setting an example. And there's a critical period during a child's life that they model what their parents or their guardians do. So if you set an example from the beginning, it'll help them while growing up and learning that you need to be responsible with your technology and that it could help them in the long run. And why you should do this, it teaches accountability and responsibility, and you also have stronger social skills because you're not tied to the screen as much. Also, another way that students can learn these skills is by, at school, since we're already getting education, is by teaching one-on-one communication. Our school has a class, CCFE, where they help you with formal situations, and I find that to be a great benefit because that's not something really taught. And so if we teach that in schools, it'll help with youth getting a job because they can have that one-on-one communication, which prepares for formal jobs at interviews, and then why. Learning interpersonal skills are very important, and outside training. So if you don't always have those examples at home, you can get them at school, which is very beneficial for everyone. And then my final thoughts is that we should value the benefits of technology and use it to our advantage and not to make it a disposition.
Thank you. I just have 2 questions for you. My first question is, what evidence did you gather that you didn't use, and why did you choose not to use it?
I had done a lot of scientific research on the implications of what happens to people psychologically if they don't have a job, but I did include that because I wanted to focus mostly on the solutions to the issue of not having an entry-level job and how that affects youth.
Thank you. If you had more time, what additional research would you conduct related to this issue?
I'd like to show how it's not just, or how the lack of work ethic and employability isn't just in the United States, but all around the world, and how that affects different cultures, and not just in our culture with Social Security